Hello, welcome everyone. I hope everyone's having a good day. I just wanted to bring you along with me while I make the little grandbabies some brownies for tonight. They're coming over later tonight while Mom and Dad is going to a Gallatin. So I'm just gonna bring you along with me and make some brownies really quick. Okay, the first thing, this is the brownie mix. We're just gonna go ahead and pour it in there. And this is just the Hershey's brownies, it's just the Hershey's brownies, the Betty Crocker Hershey's brownies with triple chocolate chips and fudge brownie mix. The kids love this, so we have been getting this for years and years, and now it has become a request when the grands come over. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a egg. Well, let's go ahead and let's just add the oil. I'm gonna add the oil. Okay, this is the oil. I'm gonna pour everything in here, then I'm going to put it under my other mixer and mix it up really good. Okay, let me grab some water really quick. Okay, and it says to use, that was a 1/4 cup of oil, and it says to use 2 tablespoons of water. So we're going to do 1 and 2. Okay, that's the water. Okay, and then I'm just going to crack my eggs. And I'm just going to kind of put them in here. Oh, that's kind of, the shell is breaking everywhere. Okay, just gonna toss that right there. All right, let's try the next one. And I will take a good look at it to make sure it didn't get no shell in it, because we don't want to be eating our brownies and somebody get a big bite and have a crunchy shell in their mouth. That would not be a pleasant afternoon. Okay, the next thing, let me just grab a hand towel real quick. Okay, still got the one from the fall. I never put it up. Football, pumpkins, hey, if I keep it out long enough, fall will be here again. But anyway, moving right along, let's get right back to it. Okay, now I'm just gonna kind of look to make sure I don't see no eggshell anywhere. I certainly hope I don't. Okay, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it under the mixer. And I'll tell you what, we're going to put a little bit of butter flavor in it. I like to put about a teaspoon of butter flavor in my brownies. And I kind of measure by my heart. Okay, and now we're just going to pull the mixer down, and we're going to cut it right on. We're going to go real slow with it to start with to let it get some mixing going. And then after that, we will kind of come back to it and see how we're doing. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and spray our pan. Go ahead and spray. We're just going to do a little spray. And I always just use this little bit of Bake Easy. I bake cakes sometimes, and when I bake cakes for events, I just kind of, this Bake Easy by the Wiltons just seems to work really good. And I know there's a non-stick Baker's Joy out, and some of the others that work pretty well as well too. So anyway, moving right along, you can kind of see now. I'm going to take this up and let you see how we're doing. This is kind of, it's kind of blended. Okay, and all right, we're gonna turn it on a bigger spin here to get it going really good. get some brownies going in no time. Those grandbabies will be happy, happy, happy. They love to eat chocolate brownies. They love chocolate ice cream, and they love to swing in the backyard, so we just make some goodies and let them get in the backyard and sit at the picnic tables and make a swing and play. We'll soon have our pool open, and they'll love the pool as well. Hope everybody's had a good week, though. We've had a really good week here. We have just been really, really busy. We've had a fantastic week. We can't complain because we're all breathing. All right, we turn this on a little bit higher. Okay, we're gonna go for probably about a minute maybe, and let this blend. I just love this blender because it takes all of the hand work out of this, out of mixing up your food, your brownies, your cake. But I'm going to get a spoon out, and I'm just going to try to see kind of the texture of it and what it looks like. See if we're ready to put it in the bowl and get it into the stove. Let's just start cutting it down. Okay. Woo, that looks good, doesn't it? Yum, yum. Yum and yum and yum. And it's kind of almost like it has pushed all of the... Oh, goodness, let me get something in. Can I have one of these plates up on there? It's almost like it has pushed a lot of the chocolate chips to the side. But yum, this is just so creamy feeling when you stir it up. I bet these are going to be so good. All right, let me just go ahead and check it out. See if I can't get them into the pan. I'm going to make this like a little thin layer since the babies, I call them babies, small, 8-year-old, 3-year-old, and 11-year-old grandson. So they all get as much as what they want. Little brother's not old enough to eat quite yet. Not no brownies anyway. He's only 5 months, but he will soon be able to eat with them. Okay. All right. See how all of that is sticking in the pan? We're just going to go ahead and keep raking till we can get as much out as possible. You like the bow? Okay, all right, and I think my little grandson is going to want to sop the bow. I don't know if any of y'all have grandchildren or if y'all sopped the bow growing up, but we did, and the grands love it, so we will leave him enough to sop the bow. But anyway, there you got it. That's it, and I'm going to like spoon it out, and I'm going to set the bowl over here for him. When we finish up, he can sop the bowl and have some good brownie mix. He just wants to taste it before it all gets done. And here we go. And we're about to finish up. I'm going to stick this in the stove. I think it says put in the stove for probably about 47 minutes. Let me wash my hands real quick. And after we put it in the stove, we'll come back and we'll give it a taste test. Let y'all know how it tastes. I'm sure it's going to be good. The little grandson's going to taste the mix before we even put it in the stove. And I see I have got a mess around the pan, so let me grab a paper towel and kind of wipe that up because I don't like messy stuff. Okay. Here we go. Y'all, I am so excited. This is going to be an awesome week. I cannot wait. I'm hoping to get more content out. And I'm wanting to make a red velvet cake for y'all. So we will see if that happens. It might be a good time to try to get that done this afternoon before the grands get here, and we can eat the cake before church tomorrow. But here we go. Here's the brownies, and we're gonna put them in the stove for about 47 minutes, and we're gonna test them after that. All right, there you have it.